Look, there are so many hypotheses in the US that for the moment we stopped trying to analyze all the different things that may happen. It's much better to wait until the decisions are made, and then in function of the decisions that are going to be made, we will adapt our supply chain, because that's what we need to adapt. So far, all car makers have adapted their supply chain in North America to the only agreement that existed, which was NAFTA. Okay? If NAFTA is being challenged, and in function of the modification that will come to NAFTA, I think we all will have to adapt our supply chain. So again, I don't want to speculate. I'll wait for the decision.
Fair enough. Are you talking, though, with people in the administration about their plans, trying to maybe explain to them exactly how everything works?
When we have questions from time to time about what would be the effect of decision A or decision B, and we are answering in function of our own knowledge. And I'm sure they're doing this with practically all the players in different industries. And decisions will be made in function of that. So we have explained very clearly the negatives and the positive of every decision. But it looks like things are far from being decided. That's why we will wait for decision made and then we'll react.
We had a decision on Opel and Vauxhall, General Motors selling it to Peugeot Citroën. How does that affect you and your business?
No, frankly, I don't think that it will affect anything for very simple reason. Is we have always said, and particularly I've always said, the industry is moving toward consolidation. Okay, you're going to see more and more players trying to gain in terms of scale. It's logical because of all the investments we need to face in terms of products, in terms of technology, in terms of geographic footprint, in terms even of variety of your product offer. That is very difficult if you're a small car manufacturer to be facing the future. So what's happening is something which was predicted, forecasted, and in my opinion already integrated in our own strategy.
And you've already gotten involved in consolidation yourself to some extent with Mitsubishi. Do you plan on going any further? Is there anybody else you're looking at?
I mean, every single opportunity we have to grow, or intrinsically, or by having newcomers to the lines, we're going to do it. For a very simple reason is we know how to play scale. We know how to transform scale into a higher level of competitiveness, whatever it's about cost or it's about technology or it's about quality. So because we know how to do that, well, obviously we want to play to the maximum. And the Mitsubishi operation has been done in a very short period of time. This is something which is going to be adding to the performance of Mitsubishi and to the performance of Renault Nissan.
What about someone like Fiat? Sergio has been very open to the fact that he wants to consolidate as well. Would the two of you work together?
Look, these are more speculation on specific moves. I don't comment on this. What I'm saying is, as long as you know how to play scale, bigger is better. Well, obviously, bigger is not better if you don't know how to play scale. If scale means you're heavy, you're complex, you shouldn't do it. But if you know how to play scale and maintain the identity of the different component of your group, then it is something in our industry which is very positive.
How do you deal, Carlos, with the growing nationalism, populism, and the fact that it seems governments are starting to fight with each other about keeping jobs inside their national borders?
Well, look, that government are trying to keep jobs in their border, I'm seeing it everywhere. So, I mean, this is something we are used to. I don't think that what is being seen today as a kind of protectionism, I think it's a small correction of some excesses that happened or things that are not accepted. People are talking about free trade and fair trade. So we're seeing more the focus on the fair trade today than on the free trade. In my opinion, it's not going to last because free trade is so much to the advantage of all the parties that everybody's going to come to the conclusion sooner than later. I'm not worried, but at the same time, I understand that there may be some correction into the sense of fair trade. A lot of the trade agreements, 20 years old, 25 years old. The reality today is very different. That there may be some correction, it's totally normal.